Meantime, this week we are going to get a lot of information about the economy, as I say, the inflation numbers, but we've got some more data to tell you about tonight. I'm sure it's the same in Dunkley, but I'm sure it's the same in Davenport, in Drummoyne, or anywhere else starting with a D around the country. There's a huge number of people who, when they go to the shops, they're not paying with debit cards, they're paying with credit cards. And there is a very significant number of people that are now missing their payments on their credit cards. If you miss your payments, you've got 14 days to be able to pay it before the credit agencies start to take note that you are missing your payments, meaning when you seek to apply for something again, even though you might have a reasonable income because of your payment record, you'll end up paying a higher interest rate or getting a smaller amount of money. In fact, according to the annual Finder credit card report, 13% of people, 1.8 million people, have recently missed a payment due to cost of living pressures, ones that will not go away with $14 a week in too little too late. The financial comparison website shows that 8% were 30 days late, 4% were 60 days late, and 2% were more than 60 days or 2 months behind. In total, Australia's got quite a credit problem right now when it comes to cards. There are 13 million of them, and the total amount of debt that's swirling around as a result is $18.1 billion. Now, late breaking this evening is a poll which has been produced by the Channel 9 television station and repeated in their newspapers tomorrow morning. I'll give it to you now. It is not good news for the government. Now, the government, again, had expected that they had bottomed out after last year and the recovery was going on. Well, these numbers show they are still continuing to fall. When it comes to the primary vote right now, the Labor Party is at 34%. That's down. The LNP is up to 37%. And with 37%, while you need a 4 in front of it to be quote-unquote guaranteed to win, 37% means that if there is enough One Nation and United Australia party preferences, that you would probably go close to actually winning an election. But interestingly, once you dig into this, can I show you the trend line of what has been happening? Now, obviously, red is the Labor Party, stratospheric as it was in the start of 2023, but then it started to fall away, a little recover, and then it really fell away. Start of 2024, it continues to go down. You can see the primary vote number for the Liberal Party, which had totally cratered out, started to show signs of life, got close to the Labor Party before going back down, is now above where the Labor Party is. And the same poll from a lefty media organisation, how do you rate the Prime Minister's performance in recent weeks? Only 41% say good, 47% say poor, and the number of people who are undecided has gone down, with those people literally starting to turn towards, among other things, the opposition. Will that show out in Dunkley? I don't know. Should the Prime Minister be a little more worried about that than just pretending that every time he goes on FM radio, the good bloke factor goes through the roof? And the tay-tay hanging on is completely ignored by the people who need their government? Wait and watch this space.